Good morning. Good morning. As you are scrolling by, as you're jumping on in to today's episode, please do say good morning. Good morning. It's such a good day to talk about emotional eating, isn't it? Let's talk about emotional eating. As you jump on, say hi, wave, hello, emojis, good morning. Emotional eating. Do you currently, right now, are you suffering from that pattern, that habit, that addiction of getting any kind of emotion in your body and then going to food to sort of comfort yourself, to soothe yourself? Put a yes if you are or you know someone that is. Like, come on, I'm not here talking to myself. I want to see you say yes if you know someone who is suffering from emotional eating, but not just suffering from this habit. They have actually showed an interest of wanting to overcome it. Then go ahead and share this with them. Invite them to join in with you. Maybe share it later on a replay. Come live and watch this, because it's not just for those who, let's be honest, this space is not for those who are like have no desire, even no awareness that they're even doing it. This channel, this episode would just completely annoy you if that's the space that you're in. This is for those that are truly, they're in that space and they're goal getters. Their goal is to overcome emotional eating. So put yes if you're like, yes, I'm ready for that. Then you are in the right space. Hello, my girl Santina. Good morning. So let's dive into that. Let's talk about it. What is that emotion that you have? Which one or which ones do you have that kind of makes you go for that chip bag or those bonbons or that, whatever thing is out there these days? Like, is it what emotion is it? Is it when you get sad, do you go for that comfort food, right? Is it when you're frustrated? Put in the comments, like, what is the emotion you hit that you go and grab for the eating? Like, you just go eating, you go there to soothe yourself. Which emotion is it? I'm very curious. Which one gets you? Put it in the comments. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook right now, which one is it? Is it anger? Overwhelmed? Sad? Yes. Okay, who else? What other emotion can you feel? Like, just sit back and think. Become self-aware in this moment. What is that emotion that gets you every time? Yeah, I can sense that sadness, that overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is also stressed. When you're feeling stressed, do you go and get it? Go and get whatever that thing is. You probably have it in the cabinet right now. You got it next to the couch right now. What is that emotion? And put it in the comments. What other one gets you? Maybe lonely? Irritated, tired. I remember a long time ago, I had this habit, I had this pattern of, if it was nearing time to go to bed, that I would grab some food. I would grab something to eat I felt like I needed that food to help me like unwind and go down and get tired. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you done that? You know someone who's done that? Has that ever happened to you before? Are you in that right now? I legit remember that. If you do have that, I think that one comes from, I don't know about you, but food for a lot of people is this big thing, right? This is how food is a celebration. It's there for everything, for every emotion, for every event, right? This is how it was growing up. And we would eat so much that we called it the itis. I don't know if anyone else does, or that's just like a ghetto slang term, but we'd be like, oh, I've got the itis. And we would have to like go down because we would eat so much food growing up that you could feel it in your throat. I know I'm kind of going off tangent, but not really. Stay with me. We would eat so much food. Like we would unbutton the pants. We would then like lay back, and it was like you couldn't even breathe. Like, that's how much. And because your brain works by association, this is what it was for my food pattern, was that I remember doing this at, growing up, eating so much you couldn't move. and your body would naturally want to go to bed. It would want to sleep. So all of its energy could go to digesting that food. And so when you eat way too much food, your body sort of shuts you down just so it could focus on digesting and breaking down and getting rid of everything you just stuffed in there. It's like it's under attack, right? And so it would like shut you down, and you would just like, and pass out. And so I remember keeping that program, keeping that pattern going on until, well into my 20s. I wasn't stressed, there wasn't a party, nothing like that, but it was that time of night and I had to have my food, something right before I go to bed. That's how powerful our brains are. You see, right now, your overeating or emotional eating is simply just a program. It's a program that you picked up along your journey. It's so wild. It's even the program of eating with the sadness, with the overwhelm, with the anger I see here, with all these different emotions you feel. It's a program that triggers you. When I feel this way, what I do is I go to this food. It's just your program. It's your trigger. It's not who you are. It's not even what your body wants. It's just going to operate with whatever it has in here. Remember, it's your input that equates to your output. So that's why I'm starting here and I'm saying, let's get self-aware. Let's get deep. What is that emotion? We have to become aware of where it's stemming from. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's not you. But here's the deal. Why is this one so challenging to break? Why is it so hard? I've seen so many clients over the years, and emotional eating was that deep one. They tried every single thing before this to try to get rid of that habit, that pattern, and it just seemed like nothing worked. They kept going back to it. And I'll tell you why this program's a little bit more challenging to overcome than, let's just say, how you tie your shoe. This one's a bit more challenging because it has survival connected to it. Do you hear that? It's like you have not just the programs of this is what I do, right? And this changes, the food changes, it's a chemical reaction, so it changes my sadness into soothing, into comfort. But it also has, I eat food to survive. I remember telling a good friend of mine, just, girl, you want to lose weight, so stop, don't go for that second plate. And she literally said, but I'm hungry. She got mad at me. And she said, I'm hungry. And if I'm hungry, that means I have to eat so I can survive. It was like this survival thing. Like, if my body is hungry, I'm going to eat. That's it, period. And that's fine. But if you want to be healthy and you want to break that pattern, then that's not fine. If you want to still have the bonbon life, sitting on the couch, eating all the junk food and just getting bigger and bigger and less energetic and less happy with your life, then fucking have 3 plates. Who cares, right? Just keep eating it. If that's your goal, keep going for it. But you're here because you want to change that. So this is why I'm telling you, it's a bit more tricky. It's a bit more tricky because it's connected to this innate instinct that we need food to survive. Put a yes if this is landing. Put a yes if you're getting. You need food to survive, and it's going up against the program of just eating way too much or eating the wrong things, eating it at the wrong time of day or the wrong time of night, right? It has a buddy with it. Keep eating this because you need it to survive. That's why this one's a bit tricky. But yes, I'm seeing the yeses come through. I totally get it, right? Sometimes the program for emotional eating is so deep that maybe you feel the overwhelm, the stress come through your body, and you go, all right, I'm just going to have a serving size of these chips. And the next thing you know, the bag is empty. Has that happened to you? Put a yes. Put a yes. The next thing you know, you're just you're watching television or you're thinking about something, you're just going to town, you're just eating. And you had good intentions, right? You were like, I'm going to have a third of the bag, maybe a half of the bag, depending on what it is. And then you look and you're like, I didn't even know. Like you weren't even conscious of stuffing your face until it was completely gone. I had a client that would say, when she came specifically for this, and she did overcome it, which was beautiful. But in her process, she was like, Derika, it's like I'm sleepwalking half the time. Half of the time, she didn't even know she was walking in the kitchen, opening the cabinet, going for this food, like until it was already in her stomach. You're a creature of habit. A lot of your life runs on autopilot. That's what I'm saying. Be super aware right now. If you want to break this pattern, okay, so the first thing you got to know is that you got them. I guess that would be step one, right? You got to know, oh, shoot, yes, I got it. I have these times of day that trigger me to go look for the food. I have these types of emotions that just trigger me to go for that food. Okay, step one, write it down. Write it down. Now, what do you do? What do you do when that happens? So you're becoming now self-aware that you have these emotional eating patterns, these habits where you're just stuffing your face with these certain comforting foods at certain times when you feel a certain way. Whoa, huge. A lot of people don't think that's huge self-awareness, but that's your chance to get in the game. Now you're stepping out of just like, passenger seat of your life. You're stepping into the driver's seat. And you're saying, now I literally have that bird's eye view to say, oh, shoot. I'm noticing when I'm getting tired, when I get sad, when I get whatever emotion, I know what cabinet I go for. I know how I plop on the couch. I know how I just like, nom, 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 right? And I know what I'm doing. I tell you what, if you're there, you are doing so good because most people don't know they're doing it. And again, it's because this program is so big and so heavy. It's connected to a lot of childhood ways of being. It also is connected to that survival of I need food, so feed me. Keep me alive, right? So it's like it can disguise itself pretty damn good. Am I right? So I'm going to tell you right now, hypnosis. Hypnosis is your step because remember, all those programs live in your subconscious mind. So if you have the trigger right here, the program that this is what we do, this is what I've always seen, when we get sad, overwhelmed, frustrated, irritated, lonely, whatever it is, when you have that feeling, this little program's been activated to go and get something to soothe myself, to put in my face to soothe myself. Hypnosis is what's going to get to that program. Release that program. But see, I'm not average hypnotherapist. You are then going to reprogram. What do you want? Tell me right now. Everyone who's watching, replay or not, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, how would you want to feel? Like, what do you want to do after you feel sad? Besides eating, what would you rather do? What would you rather be autopilot on? Like, what's your habit? Your new and improved habit right now. Tell me what that is. What would you like to do instead of eating? When you're sad, when you're overwhelmed, when you're frustrated, think about it. What would you rather do to soothe yourself, to comfort yourself? I want to see it, like legit. Let me see your comments. Come on. What would you rather do as a mechanism, as a technique that is just habit for you? Like, this is what I want to be unconsciously competent at. When I get sad, I do this to make the switch. Not stuff my face, I do this. What is it? What is it? I promise you right now, going to eating to comfort you is just a program. Please believe it. It's just a habit, and habits we can change. There's a lot of people that get sad, overwhelmed, frustrated, angry, and they lose their appetite. That's their program. They lose their appetite. there's a lot of different programs that could be associated with that, but you currently right now have the one of eating. So I ask you, which one would you rather have? Because once you release this program, and this is what I teach all and guide all of my clients into doing. All right, we're going to get rid of this. What do you want in replace of it? Some people, and like what I did for myself, I just wanted a healthy alternative for the beginning. Instead of going Doritos, right, you can go to this gluten-free, like maybe some special pretzel or something else that made you feel like, all right, I'm still taking care of myself, but I'm not harming myself. I'm not hurting my body, right? So it could still be food, but maybe it's a healthier food. Maybe it's a glass of water. Maybe, it's vegetables. It's even a veggie chip versus something else. Like, what would you rather go to? Let me see it. Come on, play along. You're here. You got a couple minutes. What would you rather go to versus food to get you out of the rut? To shift your feelings, to get you out of sadness into peace, right? To get you out of overwhelm into calm, into control. What would you rather use? Come on. If you're listening over there on the podcast, yell it out in the car. I can't see your comments, but you have to know. You have to know what that change will be. Here's what I'm feeling in this moment. It's the food is going to change your feeling, but it's not changing your program. So we must change the program. You get rid of the program and you're going to exchange it for a healthier one. If you have a few moments here, this is where I'm going to say, sit yourself down. If you're driving, don't listen to this part or don't engage in this piece, because we are going to sample hypnosis right now. You're going to get a bit of the hypnosis that is actually offered here on this live. You get a hypno audio paired with every single coaching session, and this one's break emotional eating patterns. And if you enter the code END, you'll get it for a cup of coffee. It's beautiful. You can have a full hypnotherapy session with me on audio form and get rid of these programs, because I'm sure you have more than just one. We have decades of this, right? So you want to get that. So we want to sample that here tonight. You want to sample getting into your subconscious mind and going there to exchange your program versus going and getting something you don't need. Okay, something that's going to harm you. So ground your sit bones, get into the position. Maybe you're on the bed, maybe you're on the couch, maybe you're in a chair, maybe you're working. Get yourself nice and comfortable in this moment. And close your eyes. Remember, hypnosis is the most natural way of being for us. Hypnosis is simply relaxing, allowing the conscious mind and subconscious mind to align, so we can access what's inside the vault, what's inside of your subconscious, all of those programs, patterns, habits. You don't want to. You want to be free from these patterns of going to food, all these emotional eating patterns. Well, that's just a program. Let's access them. Take a deep breath and let it go. You simply will relax your body. Begin to slow your thoughts down one by one. And just slowing down your thoughts as you sink deeper into this moment. Becoming more aware of your surroundings. Listening to the sounds that you hear. You're sinking into the zone, and that is hypnosis. Your natural state of being. You want to relax, and maybe you can put your hands on your pants. Feel your pants so you can become present. Become aware of your body, how you're feeling. How does your body feel? Relax. Focus on your breath. Now bringing that attention to one breath in and one breath out. Bring a moment in your mind where maybe you can see yourself sad or overwhelmed, and you can see yourself going to those foods that you normally would eat. You could see yourself in that position, that place you tend to go to when you're upset, and you can see yourself as the observer eating that food. We'll begin rewriting, rewriting your actions, your habits, your triggers. And as you see yourself stuffing your face, eating whatever it is that you're eating, put it down. See yourself putting it down, closing the bag, putting a lid on it, putting the spoon down. Put it down and put it away. Put it to the side. And as you're watching yourself, put all of that to the side. You can see yourself, and maybe you do it right now. You put your hands over your heart. And as you release that way of being, you completely stopped it, and you have full control in stopping that motion, that momentum. You give yourself full approval that you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to do that anymore. It's not worth doing that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. But you feel your feelings, and you put your hand over your heart, and you give in this moment love, pour love for yourself, for your body, for who you are. You pour that love in. And you say to yourself, I don't need to do that. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to give you what it is you want. I have complete power to shift my emotions without any external force. I can do this. I can do this. I won't harm my body. I will love my body. And perhaps you see yourself, and maybe you get up from that space and you move, and you can feel this vitality, this energy, this love, this calm, this peace flow through your body with realizing how powerful you are. Realizing as you shift your thoughts, you shift your feelings, that you don't need that coping mechanism. You don't need that external thing anymore. That you can do it with movement. That you can do it with putting a smile on your face. That you can do it with thinking about the things that you are grateful for. Spend a few minutes here, seeing yourself, take care of yourself. And whatever that looks like for you. It could be eating clean, healthy foods that feels just right to your body and just enough. You can see yourself dancing, exercising, moving, walking, drinking beautiful, clean, pure water or juice, whatever it is that your body needs. You can see yourself taking care of yourself, getting good sleep. Feel yourself doing this and how much it feels so much better. It feels right. You can feel the energy shifting in your body. And just like that, you can switch. You are in control. Nothing is bigger than you. You decide, you choose what is your go-to, how to switch out of emotions. You can let go of all that guilt and shame and bad feelings for doing that old stuff. And you step into love for who you are. For some of you right now, you're getting ideas of what your body truly needs. The nutrients and nourishment that your body really needs besides that other stuff. What is it? Listen. See it. Do that. Do that instead. Declare it. Own it. Be it. Prepare for it. That is what your body deserves. Your mind deserves. You can feel calm. You are calm. You are peace. You are love. Without anything externally. And you choose to treat your body good. You choose better, healthier options, nourishments for your body. Because you're not here to just survive, you are here to thrive. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Coming all the way back. Another deep breath as you embody and embrace these new neural pathways, this new way of being. Slowly begin to flutter your eyes, fluttering your eyes, coming all the way back up, eyes opening, eyes opening. Very good. And that's how powerful you are. I want to encourage you to keep this going. I want to empower you to do something good for you and get the audio. Break emotional eating patterns for good. If you're a client, just go ahead and go in your membership and press play anytime you need. Press play on that and truly enjoy loving yourself to the next level. Truly enjoy this new life of having a brand new habit. No longer being chained down to those old ways when you would get sad or overwhelmed. But now you do something completely different. And this is your new life. This is who you are. Never stop improving you. You can hit your goals and you're doing it now. You are successful. So much love, and I'll talk to you soon.